Come back amongst the Ing folk to a warm and reassuring welcome that surely will act as a tonic to a Celtic side convinced it can bounce back immediately off the ropes. Dundee United have promised a positive attitude in this game, and I think they really have to, given they haven't won here since December 26, 1992. Martin O'Neill stands largely by the side which played in Portugal, with the exception of the injured Stilian Petrov. Lubomiracic obviously comes into midfield. The defence and attack remain the same. So, John Hartson gets his third start in a row, and there couldn't be a more appropriate time for him to score the first goal for the club. Good result for United last week against Hibs, and with Jim Hamilton on form with an excellent goal. I think his joust with Balde ought to be for connoisseurs of don't watch alone. Derek Lilly goes to the bench, and surely the United defence will be bolstered by the return of Jim Laughlin, signed from Kilmarnock, and a man who told me he's looking forward to that CIS quarter-final with Hibs. Referee today, Bobby Orr. Well, you can tell from that Celtic team selection that they want to operate at full strength on two fronts, domestic and Europe, regardless of the difficulties they may face in terms of the sheer, huge physical effort and commitment that involves. I don't think there's any doubt either that the players would like to get back into the fray as quickly as possible. Celtic supporter was telling me he was a wee bit disappointed that they didn't do the warm down near the Celtic supporters at the end. I think, quite frankly, the players may not be the reason, but I would suspect the players were deeply embarrassed by their performance. Didn't want to show their face too much. Now they are, and they want to come back strongly. Hamilton tried to get to that. Balde. Yes, it is slippy out there. It really has been heavy rain all morning. Galbi trying to get across. Whipped away in there by McIntyre. No danger, though. There was nobody on the right-hand side for United. Lambert. Agat, I think Agat played splendidly for Celtic in that game. I think he really was trying to use his pace, and very astute in the way he can come back and defend. Hartson did get the touch. Nice little layoff. Lambert almost got there. Stab forward to Hamilton. United knocking the ball about well. McCunney. And taken away by Agat. Held on to that well. His long runs are superb. And they get the free kick out of that. A congestion of three players around him there. And a tackle from the back, illegal. Anna. Al-Joffrey. Far too obvious a cross into the box that time. Pace by Craig Easton. He plays it out all the same, but once again Leonard was a cross covering, just in case of any lapses in that defence. Well, Stephen Thompson linking up well. There's Hamilton. No chance of getting that. Balde was in the cover. Now can always be danger with this man. Picks it up even in his own half, even when he's deep. Oh, there's a good ball. Hartson, can he make it this time? He has. He's broken his duck. First goal for the club. 7 minutes gone of this first half, and what a relief for that man. He took it very coolly indeed. I wonder what was going through his mind. He realizes he's been under pressure as he ran in on this goal, kept his eye on the ball, and then shoot with outside of the foot. Gallagher seemed to get a slight touch there. Nice Nice play again. Moravcik seeing that little gap in the defence, and that's a beautifully taken goal. Nicely played down there by Larson. Moravcik to Thompson. Forever hugging that touchline. Trying to get it to that left foot of his. Celtic's ball showing his strength that time. Lambert. Moravcik, he may go for it. Yeah, chipped underneath it just a little bit too much. Oh, as soon as he got into that situation, you could tell right away exactly what was going to happen. Hodgson thumped from the back by Laughlin. Just back after suspension, of course. Hodgson shields that well. Good, all right, as Larson goes down. I think he's okay, though. Bad control by Hannah. And quick as a flash, he's into it in a shooting mood today. That's the second one he's let go from about 25 yards. Lennon. Lambert. Balde. Hodgson intended that for Lambert. Lambert making forward runs. Ever since this game started, he's been aiming for the penalty area. 20 minutes gone, almost 20 minutes gone, and still 1-0. Need ball inside. Thompson, can he get it to his left foot? Trying to chip the goalkeeper. An intelligent ending there. Well, the crowd appreciated that. Gallagher judged that it was just going over. Yeah, not a bad effort though. It was in a tight situation. Breaks down to Griffin. Anna. Al-Joffrey. Thompson getting into a tangle. Look at the number of players that come on to Dundee United in midfield. Oh, that's good play. That was laid off well. He's going on his own. Gives it to Moravcik. Oh, that's a great save. Brilliant move there by Celtic from their own half. And once again, a gap making all the moves, the right speed, and a beautifully judged pass. Although that was, when you look at it again, quite an awkward angle. Instead of placing it, he went for the blast. See how often Celtic are winning these tackles in midfield. Leaving Dundee United midfield players stranded, and now Valkaran. He wanted a 1-2, doesn't get it. Lambert gets in there again. Agat. Well, he was in the right position, falling back. And he is a defender, not a striker, but he made a decent enough effort at it. In actual fact, he needed to get back just a little bit more to make that short of any merit. Easton. Lack of proper control again there by Thompson. Larson controlled that beautifully. Look who's popped up there. It was Valkaran initially. Moravcik just touched away. Well, you could see a gap coming in to finish that off. He did have a possibility, but there were so many players in front of him. The danger starting here with that excellent ball, swerving, tempting ball, touched by Gallagher. and finished off there by Agat. Strength of Lennon in the tackle again, and he kept his balance well. How important that is to win possession in midfield. Get the move started. Celtic striking it about confidently. Thompson trying to get it to that left foot of his. Rapchik is there. Now Lambert. Lennon. Watson backing in, tries a shot at goal. Claiming a corner kick, and there was a deflection. The flag was up to support his cause that time. Drove it in there. And apparently there was a deflection. Didn't see it too clearly that time. Rapchik tried to get in there. Oh, that fell. Mjallby and Balde right on the penalty spot almost. Just a little bit unfortunate it didn't ricochet from them. Hamilton tried to get the touch. Balde coming in. Well, it was McIntyre coming up on the left-hand side there. Had that got in, it would have been one of the most spectacular goals of the season. That's what he was trying to achieve. Good turn inside by Thompson. A lot of determination about this. And it just passed. Larson couldn't get up with it, and I think there might have been a slight touch. Let's see if the goalkeeper did get that touch. No, he didn't. That wasn't a corner. And how the referee read it that way, I'll never know. And it goes! Sits in! Well, Harlan had Balde up to it. Well, the corner kick should not have been awarded, but you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Up it went, down there, and in by Balde. So, today it's been first timers day. His first goal for the club, joining that first goal scored by Hodgson. 2-0. And deservedly so. I mean, only one goal in it after the superiority they had would have been a very skewed reflection of how this game has gone. Hamilton nicked that away well. A Celtic team playing with great enthusiasm again. As the half-time whistle goes, 2 goals in it. And that sums it up pretty well, because Dundee United haven't had a single shot at goal. Very disappointing display by them. Celtic was hoping for an easy game on return from European duties, and that's exactly what I've had so far. The first goal, an indication of a man who's a reputation for being a hard player, physical player, and yet showing a deft and subtle side to his abilities with that lovely little touch. Second goal, Balde getting it, another first-timer for Celtic. A corner that really wasn't a corner. Gallagher had complained about it, but as I said, accept these things. And Balde did eventually, getting in there. There's nobody going to stop them, making the half-time score Celtic 2, Dundee United 0. At the start of the game, that Dundee United wanted to come to Parkhead with a positive attitude. It's either you simply don't have the ability to mount that kind of game against Celtic, or Celtic are simply far too good for them to allow them to play attacking football, or a combination of both. In any case, Celtic have Been an easy street this afternoon, that's for sure. And played with a great deal of enthusiasm. You remember in Oporto the other night, they went off the pitch, they looked a very tired and disappointed team. You might have thought that anybody playing against them today would have had a right go. Well, United have been far from that. There's Griffin. We'll never get that one. Valgaeren covering it, ushering it over. Nice play by Hodgson. Again, beaten in the tackle. Now 3 against 2 here. Larsson is onside. Making for goal, and it just passed. This time the referee doesn't give a corner. Trying to angle that away, and right underneath Paul Gallagher. He did the right thing, and he got it accidentally in the face. They're just shrugging and getting on with it. Oh, Hodgson kept his position well. I think he might let fly. This wasn't far away. Well, he might not exactly be the kind of player to completely fill the boots of Chris Sutton, but he has nevertheless that same kind of physical approach to the game in that area there, just keeping the ball in his view and then letting fly. I think we're getting a substitution. It looks as if Jim Patterson's coming on and Hamilton coming off. Beautifully clipped on there by Lambert. Valgaeren making the run. So is Larsson, and the goalkeeper has read it all right. It's out very quickly. Good move, good counter-attack. Hands seem to be up there, and they were. Free kick. That's a beautifully judged pass. Still gets to Thompson though. He'll try and take him on the outside. He does, and gets the cross in, and it must be Hodgson getting the final touch. It looked as if it was going to be difficult in the first place for that ball to be crossed by Alan Thompson. But he did get there, as they have done, to be perfectly honest, in 50-50 challenges all afternoon. Neatly dabbed back, and Hodgson could hardly miss. So, he's doubled his goal tally in one game. Good play by Thompson. Criticised for his performance the other night in Portugal. He has been feeding that penalty area very well with that left foot of his. So I think we're going to have a double substitution. Maloney and McNamara. On they'll come for Larsson. And Lennon. Parkhead crowd rising to the two players who've come off. So the youngster is on, Sean Maloney, along with the more experienced Jackie McNamara. Thompson got his head to it. That's a corner kick. A little bit of a misjudgment with Valgaeren. Oh, that wasn't far away. I think it might have been a touch, Douglas getting to it. Wasn't all that well defended, as right in the middle of the goal. As you can see here, a couple of United players going up for it. Karen. Oh, beautiful touch by Hartson. Yes, the crowd appreciating that. This man has shown by his first goal and touches like these that he's going to be a very, very useful player, if given the chance. Easy one to Loughlin. Again they lose possession. Unforgivable, some of this play, you know. Maloney, what can he do with it? He wants to go for it himself. He almost gets it. Great effort there by Maloney. For the number of times Dundee United have just negligently given a ball away to allow Celtic to mount a counter-attack, as well, we've run out of the number of occasions. Moravcik. Well, he does switch the play very intelligently, Moravcik. That's for the run forward. I thought it was the upper arm there that took that. Anna. Once again, they're bogged down in midfield, finding it very difficult to get any space and freedom to do anything with it. McIntyre. Patterson. Easton. Griffin. He'll launch the higher ball, and not a bad effort. It's in. Well, they pulled one back. Well, when that was played across there, you could see a little bit of hesitation. And Jim McIntyre coming in to put it in the back of the net. Very easy kind of header then. I don't think Martin O'Neill would be pleased with that. Celtic slightly going to sleep. And it's the first real effort they've had in the second half. Dibbley. McNamara. No offside. Can he put it away? Just past. And the United players are incensed on the far side that the flank didn't go up. He tried the neatest of little chips there. Easily dispossessed by Maloney. That's happened so often to Dundee United in this game. Maloney linking his line very well, this youngster. Thompson. And yes, I think it's a throw to United. And the man who came up, flying up for that, was Paul Lambert again. Not content with it, covering every inch of this tough. He wants into the scoring act as well. Leading by example for Celtic. Moravcik having a little conference there with Alan Thompson. Moravcik goes for it! Good save. That was very, very close again. I think it wasn't angled just sufficiently enough away from the goalkeeper, but it really did test him. Dibbley. Referee waves play on. Agat. That deceptive little twist to the hips. Took on too many that time though. Oh, it's a gift. Well, that sums up an incredible day for Dundee United as Hodgson gets his hat-trick. He's waiting a long time for his first goal, and then he enjoys a veritable feast. But that was Dundee United at their worst. And sometimes at plumb depths in this game of ineptitude. And it summed it up there. They could have cleared that ball long before it would have gone anywhere near Hodgson. They couldn't get it properly, and calamitous play, and the big fellow had no problem at all putting it away. 5 minutes remaining. Dundee United once again will be glad to see the back of Celtic Park. Tiny little flick there by Moravcik. Brain is always ticking over creatively. There's another little gift. They don't get it this time. Run free in that far side. McIntyre. Again, he couldn't get it cleanly enough. Beautifully laid off there by Moravcik. No offside. And it's there. The fifth. Maloney. Brilliant run forward by the youngster. Well, he had to still put it away. It was a long run for him. That defence woefully disorganised again, but that was very cool in terms of finishing. You've really got to exploit and be quite clinical about these chances you get, and he shows that he's maturing very quickly indeed. There by Robert Douglas. A little bit of a slip that time. Ooh, that ball was swerving. Yeah, vicious swerving and just got there by Robert Douglas. The final whistle goes, and the kindest thing you could say about United is that they were hopelessly outclassed. That's the kindest thing you could say. The second half goals as Hodgson proceeded to his hat-trick after good work by Thompson. And then a goal clutched back by McIntyre, totally against the run of play, that looping header. And then Hodgson with a gift, which I think summarised Dundee United's afternoon of incompetence. And then the buzz through by Maloney, a long run. And he kept his composure and slid it in. Convincing win. They needed goals, they needed back in their own turf to get the confidence back. That's exactly what they've done, and I look forward now to seeing what they'll do in Norway on Tuesday evening. And final score, Celtic 5, Dundee United 1.
Yes, a resounding